Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The act of governing, exercising authority. He had considerable experience of government. The organization that is the governing authority of a political unit. The government reduced taxes. The study of government of states and other political units. Government, the system or form by which a community or other political unit is governed. Tyrannical government. The persons, or committees or departments etc., who make up a body for the purpose of administering something. He claims that the present administration is corrupt. The act of meting out justice according to the law. The act of governing, exercising authority. The tenure of a president. Things were quiet during the Eisenhower administration. A method of tending to or managing the affairs of some group of people, especially the group's business affairs. The act of administering medication. The persons, or committees or departments etc., who make up a body for the purpose of administering something. The governance of an association is responsible to its members. The act of governing, exercising authority. The act of governing, exercising authority. Regulations for the governing of state prisons. Responsible for making and enforcing rules and laws. Governing bodies. The act of governing, exercising authority. The organization that is the governing authority of a political unit. The matter was referred to higher authorities. The organization that is the governing authority of a political unit. Medicine. A systematic plan for therapy, often including diet. The study of government of states and other political units. Social relations involving intrigue to gain authority or power. Office politics is often counterproductive. The opinion you hold with respect to political questions. The study of government of states and other political units. The activities and affairs involved in managing a state or a government. Unemployment dominated the politics of the interwar years. The profession devoted to governing and to political affairs. Control exerted, actively or passively, by group action. The form of government of a social organization. A politically organized unit. Shrewd or crafty management of public affairs. We was innocent of stratagems and polity. The branch of science that studies society and the relationships of individual within a society. An ordered manner. Orderliness by virtue of being methodical and well organized. We can't do it unless we establish some system around here. A group of independent but interrelated elements comprising a unified whole. A vast system of production and distribution and consumption keep the country going. A complex of methods or rules governing behavior. They have to operate under a system they oppose. An organized structure for arranging or classifying. He tried to understand their system of classification. A group of physiologically or anatomically related organs or parts. The body has a system of organs for digestion. A procedure or process for obtaining an objective. They had to devise a system that did not depend on cooperation. Instrumentality that combines interrelated interacting artifacts designed to work as a coherent entity. He bought a new stereo system. Physical chemistry, a sample of matter in which substances in different phases are in equilibrium. In a static system, oil cannot be replaced by water on a surface. The living body considered as made up of interdependent components forming a unified whole. Exercise helped him get the alcohol out of his system. A complex of methods or rules governing behavior. The act of making or enacting laws. The act of making or enacting laws. The act of making or enacting laws. Law enacted by a legislative body. Government that is inefficient or dishonest. Government that is inefficient or dishonest. Law, government activities seeking to dissolve corporate trusts and monopolies, especially under the United States antitrust laws. A government with strong central powers. A street of Westminster in London. The British government. A government that concentrates political power in an authority not responsible to the people. A large and stately mansion. A large ornate exhibition hall. Official residence of an exalted person, as a sovereign. The governing group of a kingdom. The palace issued an order binding on all subjects. The government of the Roman Catholic Church. The government of the Roman Catholic Church. Administer a pontifical office. Talk in a dogmatic and pompous manner. The new professor always pontificates. Australian woman tennis player who won many major championships, born in 1947. Seek someone's favor. A room in which a law court sits. Television cameras were admitted in the courtroom. An area wholly or partly surrounded by walls or buildings. The house was built around an inner court. A tribunal that is presided over by a magistrate or by one or more judges who administer justice according to the laws. The sovereign and his advisors who are the governing power of a state. Respectful deference. Pay court to the emperor. A hotel for motorists, provides direct access from rooms to parking area. Make amorous advances towards. John is courting Mary. The family and retinue of a sovereign or prince. An assembly, including one or more judges, to conduct judicial business. A specially marked horizontal area within which a game is played. Players had to reserve a court in advance. Engage in social activities leading to marriage. We were courting for over 10 years. The residence of a sovereign or nobleman. The king will visit the duke's court. A government that subordinates the individual to the state and strictly controls all aspects of life by coercive measures. Government by the military and an army. A group of diverse companies under common ownership and run as a single organization. The domain ruled by an emperor or empress, the region over which imperial dominion is exercised. A group of countries under a single authority. The British created a great empire. A monarchy with an emperor as head of state. An eating apple that somewhat resembles a Macintosh, used as both an eating and a cooking apple. Government by the military and an army.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.